Welcome to Fruitful Life Devotions. Today we're going to read from John chapter 4, verses 46 to 48. Once more he visited Cana in Galilee, where he had turned the water into wine. And there was a certain royal official whose son lay ill at Capernaum. When this man heard that Jesus had arrived in Galilee from Judea, he went to him and begged him to come and heal his son, who was close to death. Unless you people see the signs and wonders, Jesus told him, you will never believe. We are meditating on the miracle where Jesus heals the royal official's son. Here in verse 48, Jesus' statement raises a lot of questions. A lot of Bible scholars and commentators have come up with a lot of explanations. The most popular explanation is that the people wanted to test the legitimacy of Jesus Christ through his signs and wonders, and that grieved Jesus. And that grief led up to a point where he says something like this. It is important to note the plural form of the key words in verse 48 because it points that Jesus was communicating to the people using this man's situation and not communicating a personal message to the royal official. Also, another scholar named Herman Ridderbos makes an interesting comment on this miracle. He says, Jesus' complaint is rather all that has moved this man to Jesus was Jesus' miracles. It is as if Jesus is saying, if I don't perform any miracles, you people will no longer be interested in me or you won't believe in me. Well, let us not discuss about the exegetical accuracy of this interpretation, but he does raise a very good point. He does raise a very good question. How many of us have miracle-oriented faith? Do we have miracle-oriented faith? Let this question help us examine ourselves. Let this question help us to see where we are. Let this question help us move closer to God for who He really is and not only for what He can do in our lives. Absolutely true. God will do miracles in our lives. God will help us. God will strengthen us. God will heal us. He will bless us. We will be successful. There is absolutely no doubt about it. But that should not be the only driving factor for our faith. Our faith must not be hinged on miracles alone. Of course, our God is a good God. Our God is a great God. But we must not take His goodness for granted and use Him in our life only as a miracle worker. That's so wrong. Just as Jesus said in Matthew chapter 22, let us love the Lord with all our heart, with all our mind, with all our soul. God bless you.